The PG&E manslaughter hearing pushed into day 3 up in Shasta County's criminal court. America's largest power monopoly faces 31 criminal charges after starting the Zogg Fire back in 2020. Investigative reporter Brandon Riddiman has been following this fire ever since it happened. He's the only reporter covering this case gavel to gavel, and he has the story tonight.
Prosecutors say PG&E was criminally negligent in starting the Zogg Fire. PG&E, on the other hand, says it's not guilty, that this case really is all about judgment calls. In either event, PG&E is charged with the felony manslaughter of 4 people: 8-year-old Fayla McLeod, her mom Elena, also Karen King and Ken Vossen, who died in the fire, among several other criminal charges. This is what day 3 of the hearing was all about: the tree that fell onto a PG&E power line and sparked the Zogg Fire. Today we heard from contractors who inspected and marked trees in the area back in 2018, 2 years before the Zogg Fire started. One of them may have actually tagged the tree in question. Another thinks he didn't because he didn't walk to the back side of the tree, which had a big wound on it that had been there for years, according to CAL FIRE's arborist report. The testimony today shed more light as well on how PG&E contractors do this job, something that we've reported for years now can be frustrating to the people who live in fire country. Back in 2020, Richard and Judy Morris showed us the trees in their part of PG&E's monopoly, 200 miles from Shasta County in Camino. Here's a clip from that story.
The yellow X was to take a tree down, but it just didn't happen.
PG&E's contractors kept marking them again and again. Crews never actually cut down the trees. He says they just changed the color of the spray paint each year, like tags on a license plate.
Millions of excuses why they don't cut the trees that are marked with white, yellow, orange X's. Only the red X's now.
From the testimony we're hearing so far, it's clear that PG&E can have an awful lot of cooks in the kitchen when it comes to tree work. They might have different contractors to do several different parts of the job, including the pre-inspection, a different contractor to go out and double check those inspections, then a different contractor to go out and actually do the cutting of trees, and they may have subcontractors as well. Finally, on the back end, to check the work that was done, yet another contractor might come into the picture. That's something that frustrated the federal judge who used to oversee PG&E's criminal probation in San Francisco. He wanted PG&E to bring more of this work in-house so things don't get lost in the shuffle. We're going to pick back up this hearing tomorrow at 9 a.m. It's expected to go on until early or mid-February. In Shasta County, Brandon Riddiman, ABC 10 News.
Yep, and Brandon will be in court in Redding for the duration of these hearings. They are expected to go on for at least a few more weeks, as he just mentioned. You can find all of Brandon's reporting, though, at firepowermoney.com.